Hello, namaste. It's Leanne Peters here. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook, and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here for our May Healing List event. This is our healing event for some of my Temple of Balance patrons. So, those of you who pledge $15 or more this month, then you will be on my list. So, thank you so much for your support. So it was sort of strange getting ready for this particular event this morning because I had to quickly change the link because the two I set up earlier in the month just weren't working on my phone app. So I had to reset another one, as you probably saw. And yeah, it's raining outside, it's cold, and I was just sort of not really sure where I was going to be today. Hi, Allison. And what we were going to do. But then, probably just in the last sort of half an hour, things just started falling into place. So, what I did, which is what I always do, I printed out your names. I've got 39 of you on my list today. So, welcome and thank you. And I covered you all up about half an hour ago. And I pulled a card for each of you out of my combined deck. Hi, Amy. Hi, Tiffany. I pulled a card for you. So I covered your name so I couldn't see who you were, and I just wrote a little message for each person here on our healing list today. Hi, Martha. So I'm going to read those out very, very soon. I haven't looked at who's got what or anything. I've got the page upside down, so I haven't seen yet. What I do want to do is smudge. So we'll do some smudging, and then I want to treat us with some beautiful energy from the chimes. I'm not sure at this point if I'll pull a healing energy card before I play the chimes or if we're just going to encourage you to focus on whatever your little message is here. So I'm not sure yet. I'll just see how I feel when I get to that stage. So I trust this resonates and supports you. If you are on my healing list, take a nice big breath and be open to receiving the healing energy that you need. If you're not on the list today, it's okay. You can still receive what you need. So just take a nice big breath and think about opening yourself up to receiving what you need at this time. So whatever that might be, we can trust it. So let's see. Oh, thanks, Amy. Welcome from Facebook. So let's just move my little list over. I've got my smudge bowl here with a few little bits of sage to light. So we'll do some smudging. Let's take a nice big breath. I'm thinking this will probably go for about 40 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, a little bit shorter. Just depends on how much chiming we need to do, probably. Okay. So we have a little bit of sage here. These little bits drop everywhere, so I'll do it over the bowl. Let's take a nice big breath. And as you breathe out, just surrender all of that old air and let it go. And then slowly draw a nice new breath in. So let's ask this sacred smoke to wash over us, wash over our body, our being, our heart, our mind, our emotional state as well, our life, and wash over us and carry away with it as we surrender to the sacred smoke all our negative energies, entities, cords, hooks, attacks and attachments, also any fear or worry or stress that we may be dealing with now. Surrender it to the sacred smoke and allow yourself to let it go, to breathe it out and away. You can let it go. Now, the more we can clear this sort of stuff now, the surface stuff that we're dealing with, whether it be worry or concerns or negative energy or what have you, whatever we're dealing with now in our life that's very at the forefront of our mind, it's really important. Hi, Kanti Devi. It's really important to take a few minutes to clear that up first before we get further and deeper into the healing itself. So take some big deep breaths, especially if you're feeling extra pressured or stressed out at the moment. So welcome. So we have 39 people on my Patreon list today. Thank you so much. This is our healing list for May. If you want to be on the healing list for June, then please have a look at my Patreon page, which is patreon.com/Temple of Balance. The link should be in the video information. So, hi Donna. So I'm going to go through and read from top to bottom here and read out your messages. As I get to your name, just maybe if you've got a piece of paper or a pen, you may want to write down your message and think about really sitting in the message of that and the meaning of it. See if you can really take what that message means to you deeper. So it may makes total sense to you when you first hear it, then see if you can take it deeper. Drop into each word that stands out within that message for you. If I say your name and say your message and it raises a little bit of a question mark, then I suggest you also feel into that. Feel into why you have a question mark. If you have a reaction straight away that says, that's not me, then I would also raise a bit of a red flag with that. So our wounded self will want to sort of rebound back straight away and say, no, that's not me. No, that's not true. So be aware of any sort of rebounding. You want to sort of feel on it and sit with it first, even if it doesn't feel true to you. Sit with it first and come to your truth with that, if you like. So I'm going to go through our list, see how yours resonates, and we will likely be embodying this as we play the chimes. Now, if you're not on my list, just listen to the messages here for other people and pick out the one that really speaks to you. It might be one that just stands out like a sore thumb. It might be one that you sort of react to and say, no, that's not me. I would be definitely looking into those sorts of things further. So, first of all, we have Carol White. Thanks for your support, Carol. Carol, your message is to follow your heart. Susan Sonsteng, your message is to take your life to the next level. Annick Beal, your message is to take action, to move on. Kanti Devi, Wedad, your message is to take one day at a time. Matthew Keith, your message is to keep your boundaries supportive. Chelsea Keith, your message is to be kind to you. Gayle McCoy, your message is to move with the energy. So how I envisioned that when I was writing that particular message is to flow with the stream of the river. Try not to swim against it. So move with the energy, move with the flow. Christopher Regan, your message is to find your balance. Leslie Laagel, yours is that new pathways are opening up. New pathways are opening up. Rebecca Ross, your message is to allow the new to come into your life. Andrea Stuart, your message is to prepare yourself. Allison, your message is to take it deeper. I'd be really highlighting the it. What is it? What do you need to take deeper? So take deeper, but the it, that sort of stands out a little bit as I read it. Take it deeper. What? What is it? Bronwyn Usher, your message is to clear those private issues. Angela James, your message is to be gentle with yourself. Janice Chalmers, yours is to wake up to the truth, which is interesting. That's the Cobra Bite card that you had there, Janice. So wake up to the truth. So there's something that you need to see perhaps in a different way that's more aligned with truth and not what you believe or what you think or what you fear. Sandi Greenham, your message is to step inward and commit. So make a commitment to yourself, make a commitment to changes or improvement, that sort of thing. Sondra Battles, your message is to count your blessings. Joanna Levine, your message is to trust in the structure of your days. Trust in the structure of your days, Joanna. Kathleen Glen, your message is to follow your path into a new direction. So you can just follow your path. It's already going in the new direction. So you just got to follow it. So, you know, like when we follow a road, we might not know where it's going, but we're going to follow as it veers off and as it turns and twists. So the key here really for you, Kathleen, is following your path. It is already going in a new direction. Adriana Kuliskova, your message is that you are living your purpose. So if you've been questioning that, there is a certainty that's coming through that you are actually living it. Susan Macmillan, your message is not to be discouraged, that you are on track. Kimberly Veness, your message is to break negative patterns and avoid going back to them. Zeina Baksmaty, your message is to trust your instincts. Sarah Jones, your message is to open your heart and put your hand up. Now this is interesting. So open your heart and step forward and say, yes, I am ready for this, or I can do this, or volunteer yourself for something. I'm not necessarily saying volunteer if that's what you need, unless that's what you need to do, but it's more like putting your hand up and saying, hey, I can do this job, or I can do this task. So open your heart and then put your hand up and claim your position that you can help out or you can do this thing. Ann Osias, your message is to transform fear into love. Loretta Martin, your message is to connect in with the simplicity of joy. And the simplicity is really important. So don't overcomplicate things, maybe another way to look at it at the moment. So connect in with the simplicity of joy. Avril Daly, your message is that you know what you need to do. So in other words, we could say trust. Trust in your instincts, trust that you know what needs to be done. Don't question it. Angie Griswold, keep your boundaries strong. Pamela Florea, your message is to be compromising and adaptable. So be careful you're not trying to control a situation or be too stubborn towards something. See if you can soften that harshness and be compromising and adaptable. Marguerite Pepper Brady, your message is to take a risk and follow your heart. Jane Larson, you're being encouraged to let things settle down. Martha Samuels, you've been reminded or encouraged, your message is to ask for help to reduce the pressure that you're under. So I don't know if there's some help that you need to ask for, or even just putting it out there can already take the pressure off. So if you're feeling pressured, consider asking for help. Nicole Wiggins, your message is to lead the way in your life. Anne-Marie Douglas, your message is that improvement is available. Ask for help. So improvement is here for you. It's there. It's waiting for you to ask for it or waiting for you to be open to it. Charley Ross, your message is to be kind to yourself. David Magnus, step up and clear the air. Suzie Nicholls, you're being encouraged to give it your fullest attention. So again, what is it? What do you need to focus on? What do you need to give your fullest attention? Courtney Smith, your message is that you can do it and your mind is powerful. And I'd like to say, Courtney, yours was the only dragon that came up in the 39 people, the mind dragon, the air dragon. You can do it. Your mind is powerful. And last on my list is Ellen Stensley. Ellen, your message is, this is a great time to birth the new thing. I'm going to repeat. I'm going to start again. This is a great time to birth new things in your life. So a great way to finish there. This is a great way to birth new things in your life. Now, if you resonated or would like to explore your little message there deeper, then I encourage you to consider these words. Think of what yours was. Think of it from all different angles, outside the box, we could say. Look at the opposite of it. So, for example, if it's something like give it your fullest attention. So that's another word for a sentence for focus. You might want to notice what's distracting you. Where are you not focusing? So I like to sort of look at this stuff and look at it from other sides too, like the opposite side. So see how you go. So I don't think I'm going to pull a healing energy card. We'll pull one to go, but I'm not going to pull one while we chime. I feel that we can focus on what stood out for us in what's come up, and especially your own personal message. Hello, Anne-Marie. Did you hear your message as we're going to the drums? Anyway, if you didn't, Anne-Marie Douglas, your message is improvement is available. Ask for help. So any blocks with those sorts of things that came up, you may also want to look at as I'm playing the chimes. So these are chakra chimes. Well, pretty much I always start with the heart. So we're going to start with the heart and we'll expand and go back and forward from there. So you can't do anything wrong. Just at the very least, listen. Sit with how you feel. Sit with what's stirring up for you. And I trust that you will receive what you need from the chimes today. So take a nice big breath. Thank you. Oh, the sun's coming out. Nice. Okay. Nice big breath. I'm just finishing up now. Heart, earth, heart, spirit, heart, earth, heart, spirit, heart, earth, heart, spirit. Okay, so take a nice big breath. I trust you enjoyed the chakra chimes. They are elfin chimes, ELFIN. I haven't been paid to promote them. I bought this set myself many years ago, probably 16, 17 years ago now, I would say. But they are amazing, quite beautiful and very powerful. And they come apart, so you can place them on your body or on your patient's body if you're doing some healing or what have you. So they're really nice, and I trust that you enjoyed them. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. So I think we are going to get ready to go. I want to again thank all of those of you on my healing list today. My patrons, 39 of you. I'm very, very grateful for your support. And if you're inspired to continue supporting my work next month, I look forward to connecting with you again for our May healing list event. So that will take place towards the end of May. I will let you know next week when I fulfill the Patreon things what that date will be. If you want to be a part of next month's healing list event, it's always different, but I always bring your name through, and sometimes I create a circle with your name. Sometimes we go to the beach, we do some drumming. It's always different, so it just depends on what I'm feeling at the time. But if you would like to be a part of that, please have a look at the link on this video, wherever it is. That's patreon.com/Temple of Balance. Thank you so much. Allison surrendered to her to the energy of the chimes, allowing for transformation to a higher vibration. Beautiful. Thank you everybody. So before I go, I am going to pull a healing energy card. Actually, we might pull one from the new deck, the In Creation deck. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Please comment if you're inspired to. Please share if you're inspired to share. I would be most honoured. Okay, so nice big breath. Thank you. Let's pull a card to go. I'm using my In Creation Healing Energy cards number 2. These are not available yet. I don't know when they'll be available at this point with everything that's going on in the world. So yeah, we're still probably at least a year away, minimum. So they will be out at some time, at some point. But in the meantime, I've got the templates so we can play with them. So I'm looking for the best card as we move forward from here now as a collective. So the majority of us. So what do we need to know now about what's next? And this could be, you know, not like my Facebook videos at the moment where I'm doing them regularly. So we're looking at 12 to 24 hours. I'm thinking of what do we need to know over the coming few weeks is the intention that I'm having. So the best card for the majority of us moving forward, taking what we've learned, what we feel now, and taking it and applying it to our life is this. It's my self-portrait from last year, which is very shadowy, but I loved that moody sort of stuff. So this is funny, actually. Card 99, remove the mask and reveal the truth. And I find this very interesting, especially for me, because I drew this last year on my 43rd birthday. and within the next 2 weeks I'm turning 44. So I find that this is also really interesting. So as we move forward over this next few weeks, we may find that things start to change and shift in our life now. So we've almost become used to the lockdown, the isolation, the encouragement to keep distance and to not, there are certain things that are cancelled and aren't going ahead. So we might find that over this next few weeks that things start happening again. So it's almost like we start moving back into the things we used to do. I am a Taurus. We start moving into the things we used to do. So we're going to have to then adjust again. So we adjusted in March, especially, a lot of us. We had to adjust, and we still found our adjustments in April, but we settled into them a little bit easier. As we're moving into May, I feel like we're going to come out the other side of those adjustments. So it's almost like we were traveling along in life. All this stuff happened in the world, this virus came through and everything shut down and all that sort of stuff. And we sort of dipped down on the path of the collective. And we had to adjust to that sort of new way, probably been in our cave for a bit, or some of us have been more busier than usual, but whatever it's been for us. And now I feel the next 2 or 3 weeks we're going to be starting to come out of that ditch that we've been in a little bit as a collective, humanity really. So coming out of that. So where that relates to this card is I'm feeling that over this next couple of weeks we're being encouraged to remove the mask that we've been hiding behind, the mask that we've been putting on to try and fit in, to put on to try and conform, or so that other people like us and these sorts of things. That mask of illusion is being encouraged to come off over these next few weeks so that we can reveal the truth. And the truth really is about the truth of who we are. And I feel that this is what we're being encouraged to bring out now as we move out of that sort of ditch, if you like, as we come out of this hiding place or out of this zone, this phase that we've been in. We're being encouraged to come into alignment more with our truth and who we are. So now, in the meantime, but as we're preparing to come out, now is the time to really look at what our masks are, what illusion that we're keeping in place, and where we need to become stronger or clearer about who we are. So that when we come out that other side, we're going to come out shining and brighter and stronger and clearer than we were before. So this is like a reset to help us align further with our truth and to remove the masks and just come out in the rawness, the raw beauty of who we are. So if you're not feeling it yet, now is an opportunity to do that before we start coming out of that ditch and out into life again, out into the open, because that's where we're going to be heading before too long. So thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you, a special thank you to all of my patrons. Your support helps me be able to do what I do, and I'm so grateful. So thank you so much. And if you have questions, don't hesitate to contact me through my website at templeofbalance.com.au. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button if you want to see further videos from me in the future. And the quality of the stream should be much better here than Facebook. But yeah, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. It's been wonderful to connect with you, and sending you loads of love from my heart to yours. Namaste. See ya next time.